I'm gonna do what I've got to do. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, rockabye, rockabye. What's up, guys? Today's tutorial is going to be Clean Bandits featuring, actually it's Clean Bandit featuring Sean Paul, featuring Anna Marie, Rockabye. That was a long one. This song was super highly requested by you guys here on YouTube, and then my Patreon community actually voted in the song. So thanks to my patrons, this tutorial is possible and it is happening right now. So for this song, you will need your guitar in standard tuning. You won't need a capo, and we have just a few chords. So for most of the song, we have like the same 4 chords over and over again. But then when we get to the bridge and the outro of the song, there's gonna be a couple of extra little chords in there. So before we get into everything else, we're gonna go ahead and jump into a close-up for those chords. So let's go. All right, our first chord up is an A minor. Next we have a C major, a G major, an F major, an E minor, an E major, and a D minor. Alright, so now that we got chords out of the way, we're going to go ahead and jump into our strumming patterns here. So the first one, everybody can do this. Single down strum. And the 2 places in the song where I really like using this simple pattern is the very first time you hit the chorus, and it's like at the very beginning, it's rockabye, baby, rockabye, I'm gonna rock you. And then when you hit the bridge and it's, now she's got a 6-year-old John. So that part. All right, so now we're gonna backtrack a little bit to the verse. So what I really like using in the verse is kind of like a muted strum. So we have kind of like, so that's mute, mute, down, down, up, mute, mute, down, down, up, mute, mute, down, down, up, mute, mute, down, down, up. But it's gonna be a little bit faster than that. And just in case you're new to muting, I mute with the side of my palm, so you just hit down on the strings and that just tells them to shut up and you're good to go. By the way, if my chair is squeaking, if you hear it squeaking, it's very squeaky. So I don't know if it like needs some oil or something like that, or if maybe I just need a new chair. I'm not really sure. I like this chair, it's great, but it is a little annoying, you know, when it makes a squeaking noise, you know? So I'm really sorry about that if that's like distracting at all. All right, now this next pattern is really suitable for the pre-chorus, and it's down, up, mute, down for each chord. So it's down, up, mute, down. And if you're familiar with my Shape of You guitar tutorial, you might know that strumming pattern. All right, now the last pattern I like using throughout the chorus. So this will come, like, I know I already said that you use a single down strum in the first part of the chorus, but for the rest of the chorus where it picks up, you definitely want to amp it up a little bit. So it's down, up, down, 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 up per chord. So I'll take it a little bit slower. Down, up, down, 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 up. So with the A minor, down, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, 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 up. So we'll just go ahead and play that chord progression. So those are all of the strumming patterns that there's a chair squeak again. So those are all the strumming patterns that I use in the song. But now I think we're ready to go ahead and get into our playthrough, and I'm gonna kind of break this one up into sections just because we have a couple of chords that kind of like randomly pop up. So some like extra chords that are not part of the main progression of the song. She works the night by the water. She's gone astray so far away from her father's daughter. She wants a life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's gotta save him. She tells him, ooh, love, no one's gonna ever hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all my love. Nobody matters like you. Your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I've got to do. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby. Don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, rockabye, rockabye. Alright, this is the second verse where Sean Paul comes in. I'm not good at this part lyrically, so just ignore that. But it's played exactly the same as the first verse. So, and then the same thing with the pre-chorus and the chorus. So it's exactly the same as the first part of the song. So it's very repetitive, as you can tell. So we're gonna go ahead and skip to the bridge because that's where some change happened. And it's a part where it goes, now she got a 6-year-old and trying to keep him warm. So this is the part where it softens a little bit. We have just single down strums, and this is where the E major is introduced to us in the song. And I know those lyrics actually do come up earlier. When you play it early in the song, you just use that chord progression we used for the whole first part of the song, the A minor to F major to G major to E minor. So we have, now she got a 6-year-old trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he's safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. Your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I've got to do. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby. Don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, Alright, outro. And at the end, that D minor just snuck in just like that. So real quick, I'll go over the outro again. It's just all single down strums, and it's right after that last chorus. So it's a chord progression, A minor to F major to G major to E minor, back to F major, then you have D minor to E major. Alright guys, so that's how you play Rockabye on the guitar. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and my squeaky chair in the background. I am so sorry. This is a setup that I really like. Let me know if you guys like this. I'm filming in front of my window, obviously, and I just think it's my computer. This is the desk where I edit all of my guitar tutorials. This is where the magic happens. So let me know if you guys like this setup. I'll try to deal with this squeaky chair situation. I think my dad has some WD-40 in the garage, and I will ask if I can borrow it, and we'll see if we can get the squeak out of this chair, because I'm annoyed by it. I am personally annoyed by the chair. So if you are annoyed by the chair, I feel your pain. But nevertheless, I hope you guys still enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Let me know down below if you have any cool song suggestions. It might make it into a future guitar tutorial. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial or video, vlog, because I'm doing different things on this channel now. I'll be here, so yeah. Bye.